Jay, the Tom Butcher, in full effect for the intro. What is up, Defects? We are live on a Monday night. Guy is obviously excited for the Thor Love and Thunder trailer, and if you could tell from the thumbnail, we're definitely going to be talking about that. But before we get into anything, what up, chat? And what up to my boys? Let me start with the Butcher up top. What's up, baby?
What is up? My day was ruined by the Thor and God of Blunder trailer. So pissed off,
I was going to say that.
So pissed off. MCU at it again.
Guy Forge.
Listen, anytime you start a trailer with Guns N' Roses, I am all in. So it was awesome. What up, Defects? Happy to be here on this wonderful Monday night. Happy to be spending it with you. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. What the fuck are you thinking? But you know what? We're here. So, hey, what's up? And Frankie's watching from the couch. So what's up, Frankie?
All right. Let's talk sponsors real quick. Jay, hit the sponsors. Guy, obviously, like you always do so greatly, highlight some comments. Let us know what people are talking about. But first, the Butcher.
We got our boy Erod 212 with Express Comic Book Pressing. Erod, the best in the business. You guys know him. Your presser. Also submits to CGC and CBCS. Not only that, he passes along his discount to CGC and CBS. Not only that, Defects 10 gets you 10% off. So hit Erod up and tell him the Defects sent you. Next up, boys and girls, everybody's favorite Beaver, Mutant Beaver Comics, one of the world's largest online retailers for exclusive comic books. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. They also ship worldwide. That's right, worldwide. Defects 10, 10% off. Tell Pat and the B-Man that Defects sent you.
Perfect. Loving it. So, yeah, I saw that one. Cerrone. Love it. 79 of you in here. Starting off early. Lobster Tails in the house.
Bang, bang.
What up, Thorough? Keep It Strange Comics. If you're in the Virginia area, you definitely want to go hit up his shop. CLG in the house. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe. You're probably like, what are we doing here? Don't worry. There's a lot of content. It's not just three idiots from New York, all right? So, thumbs up, subscribe, share.
Mostly that, though. So.
Yeah, mostly that, right. Comment, all that good stuff. We're talking Thor. We're going to break down the trail a little bit. I'm going to show some books, some Easter eggs. Maybe you saw, maybe you didn't see. We got cover chasing tonight. I know a lot of people digging that. And then, of course, that's that CBSI New Comic Book Day show. If you're watching us on Facebook or Twitter, welcome. Thank you. We also do, obviously, we do the YouTube. That's our number one source for the viewers. And, guys, we're like on podcasts now as well. What is it? Audible, Spotify, iTunes, Google, all that good stuff. So in case you don't want to look at these ugly mugs, you could just go and listen to us. Okay?
In case you're driving in your car and you want some content while you're driving, you don't, because there's crap on the radio. You know what? You get to listen to us for a little bit.
That's it. Just search Pressable Defects will come up. So what do you guys want to start with? I'll let you guys choose.
You gotta start with the trailer, dude. We gotta start with the trailer.
Everybody's waiting for it. So
should we go right into the breakdown, or should we do like a quick? We already know what Jay's feelings on it are. Should we do like a quick minute each on like if we liked it or not and why, or should we get into the breakdown first and do that at the end?
I got more than a minute.
We'll do it at the end. We'll do it at the end.
Yeah, okay. At the end? All right.
We'll do it at the end, because I'm going to change your mind, Jay. I am going to change your
There's
mind.
nothing you could do to change my mind. You know what you could do to change my mind?
What's that?
Take me back in time before I read the Jason Aaron run.
Okay.
And just show me that trailer. That's what you have to do to get it out of my head. Because it's bad, dude.
All right. It was just a teaser, Jay. All right?
Yeah, okay.
Everybody wants Jay to go first. Well, listen, we want them to stay for the breakdown, so maybe just beat the shit out of the trailer at the end, all right?
All right.
So let me share my screen. And let me preface this. Big words tonight.
I think Matt agrees with you, Dave Cerrone.
Yes, she could. I said in the chat today, she can grab my hammer at any time. So let me preface this by saying I did not watch anybody's breakdown. I did not watch anybody's IG post. So if you posted about one of the Easter eggs or things that we're speculating on, great for you, but I didn't see it. Okay, I was busy at work, and then I was busy breaking this fucking trailer down for you guys. All right, so if we're on the same page, great minds think alike. All right, so if you don't get a shout out, don't be salty. It's because I just didn't see it. I didn't check anybody today. I just went and did my breakdown. So, and again, this is not the long, like our full speculation type video. This is just what did we see in the trailer? A couple books that go along with it, and we'll just chat about that. All right. So all the expectations are set, Defects, all right? Everybody's happy? Let's do this. So we start off the trailer, and we see an aging process of Thor. And I stopped on this one real quick because we got a little bit of a comic-accurate costume here. Nothing crazy to write home about, but I figured why not start the slides with that, okay?
I thought that was very Gary running through Poughkeepsie on Halloween.
I thought he was running to save the chickens from the fox. That's actually what I thought.
Wow. Listen,
in the Moses cross trainers that he wears when he's not wearing his Crocs.
You got a little bit of a Rocky montage here, right? A little bit
Feels
of
like it.
Yeah. All right. So
they're definitely paying homage to the 80s. There's no doubt, right? You get the music.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I heard the music going. I was hyped right off the bat. And this was a good opening. I like this opening.
A
Jay,
disgrace. Listen, Guns N' Roses is my favorite band. An absolute disgrace to Guns N' Roses.
Let me ask you. I
think you're getting a little carried away.
I know. Come on, man. What the fuck? Can we go through a progression of Jay's hate level right here? So at this point in the trailer, 5 seconds in.
5 seconds in, he hates it.
How much did you hate it at this point? Did you not hate it yet? Where were you on the hate scale?
I would say that. You want me to save it or you want me to let it rip?
No,
dude?
I'm saying at this
5
point in the
seconds
trailer.
how could you hate it?
How could you hate it 5 seconds in if Guns N'
No,
Roses...
no, I didn't hate it 5 seconds in.
Okay, so right now we're at
maybe a good 10 seconds in.
So a 0 hate scale right now. 0 to 10, we're going to go. So right now you're at a 0? So,
no, right now I'm at like an 8. Look at this.
So you...
Has Thor ever looked like this?
Yes, in the comics. Maybe not that small, but...
7? What is he, 7 there?
Jay's going to be a tough crowd tonight. All right. So I'm not going to show every frame of the trailer, okay? But the next thing I thought was pretty cool, and I know a guy liked it, but I know Jay didn't probably. We got Thor working out. He's working off the baby fat, and he's got the strongest Avengers hat on.
Great.
And he's got the Avengers written in the old Silver Age Avengers title from the comics. So I thought that was pretty cool. Again, just a breakdown, no speculation here. Jay, where's the hate level at this point?
I think it went up.
No, it's still the same, I guess.
Still the same. Okay. Guy, I know you enjoyed this scene probably.
Loved it. His hat says the strongest Avenger. I mean, it obviously plays homage to Ragnarok, which is probably my favorite one. And then he's working out. He's working off the ponds.
There you go. Okay. So next up. First reveal, people were speculating. It's not a book that I really went crazy over. I didn't even show it because I think it's probably not worth a pickup. Definitely not anymore. But you got Ravager Thor is what they're calling him, or everybody was speculating on Thunderstrike. You get the reveal of the leather jacket, sleeveless. Again, not much to speculate on here. Jay, is this where the hate meter starts to rise?
No. So okay. What we got so far is 3 different terrible versions of Thor, but keep going. There's more. We didn't get to the worst one yet.
Okay. What up, King? All right, next up, this was pretty cool. I spotted this like the third time I watched it. So that's actually Kraglin with Yondu's fin on. So that I thought was a pretty cool homage. Some people might have missed that. So clearly, Kraglin's not going away. He was past the, we saw.
He's got the whistle. He's got the.
Yeah. So at the end of Guardians 2, when he kind of picked up the.
He was
fin,
practicing.
right?
Yeah, he was practicing the.
Right. So that was pretty cool. So why not throw up Kraglin's first appearance? Because I honestly didn't know when it was. It's a pretty old book, so probably not something you're going to run out and buy. But if you believe in Kraglin, Tales to Astonish number 46 from 1963. Awesome book to have. I mean, it's a cool PC book. So if you want Kraglin in your collection, here's a great book to pick up there. Yeah, it's Sean Gunn, exactly. Let's keep it moving. This point, we got the flying...
The goats.
Yeah, the goats. We got Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher. Okay, and they're pulling this magical sled across the air. Again, people were speculating on these two animals. Now we're speculating on animals. Apparently, Thor Annual 5 from 1976. That's their first appearance. Again, not a book I'm running out to buy. Jay, where are we at right now?
Let's recap. Let's recap. We got first terrible Thor, second terrible fat Thor, a hipster Thor. We got Kraglin, and we have two goats. Keep going.
What's wrong
Keep
with
it
Kraglin?
coming.
What's wrong with Kraglin?
If you have faith in Kraglin,
I don't, but I think
hang up your boots.
I think
this guy gotta go.
I think he did a good job in the movie.
I see Jay's insides just turning and heating up like a fire, like a cauldron.
Keep going.
All right. First shot of Olympus. To me, that's what it looks like. Does everybody agree?
I like
that. Pretty cool. Okay.
That was cool.
This is the Jay hate level came down like one notch when he saw this.
Yep, one notch.
Okay. What about this next one? I think maybe this one tickled your balls a little bit, Jay. Is it Gore's home planet?
It looks depleted like Gore's home planet. I'm hoping it's Gore's home planet, but we'll see.
So at this point in the trailer, we haven't seen anything crazy. Jay, did your hopes start to come back when you saw the planet? Like, was there a glimmer of hope?
There was. There was a glimmer of hope up until the end when I was like, what the fuck? But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll get there. So probably Gore's planet here. No space sharks flying around it, though. I thought that would have been a cool little thing to have in the trailer. Space sharks. Bet it. Yes, it is all sand and dirt. But who knows what they're going to do. I don't think it's Earth, so it kind of makes sense. Well, this kind of looks rocky, so I don't know. Obviously, clearly, the MCU's taking a lot of liberties these days with this shit, so.
Yeah, I don't think it's water because that was the main, those dark spots, I think it could be, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's water because, that was one of the main problems in the story arc that I'm not going to ruin, but keep going.
Yep. Next up, nice back shot of Russell Crowe as Zeus, so that was a pretty cool, Jay doesn't like it, but a fat Zeus, it looks like to me.
Yeah, Russell Crowe. More like a crow named Russell. Keep going.
What?
So
you're supposed to be the king of the gods, and you get Russell Crowe with arm flab hanging all over the place. I mean, come on, keep going. King of the gods? This guy?
So I thought it was cool. Like, we're starting, and maybe they held off on the trailer to get past Moon Knight episode 3. They started talking about gods because it has you start to get into this trailer where we're starting to see some gods, okay? So clearly we're going to see a lot of gods in the movie, so it's going to be interesting to see what other gods are involved in what other gods we see in Olympus. First appearance of Zeus. This is also the first appearance of Hercules. This book is through the roof already. So if you're speculating on Zeus, I don't think I would be running out to pick this up. Journey into Mystery, Annual number 1, 1965. Awesome cover, awesome book to have in the collection. If you don't have it now, I hope you could just find it at a garage sale. Don't run out and buy this, please, because I think it's probably peaking right about now. All right, this had to be Jay's favorite part of the trailer. If this wasn't Jay's favorite part of the trailer, then I just don't know Jay anymore. Straight out of the comic pages, dude. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Foligar the Behemoth. Now we're getting into it. Now I seen this. I'm like, oh, this is Rivet goodness right here. Here we go. Krog shouldn't be up there with him, but MCU changed it up a little bit. But this is right out of the comic book. Happy about this. Extremely happy about this.
I mean, look at this. Literally.
And it looks
look at
amazing. It looks amazing.
Look how close that is. Like,
it's great.
that is straight from the pages of Thor God of Thunder #3. So very excited when I saw that as well, because I knew right away what it was, and I was like, wow, okay, that's when I got excited. Same as Jay. I was like, Thor God of Thunder storyline, please, let's do this.
Absolutely.
Okay? Yeah, and then let me tell you, this let me know that Gore's going around killing gods, because that's what happened here. He killed this god years ago. It's been sitting there. They pray to him. Hopefully he wakes up. They're going to keep praying because he's not coming back. You got the blood dribbling down the nose. They even did that here. Boom. Right there. I love it. This is when I had high hopes for this trailer. But I think it pretty much went down from here. Well, actually, there was one more thing that got me kind of excited. And that's actually...
this spot on. Pumped.
Spot on.
But like I said, some people agree in the comments, some people don't. But I'll get into it.
We'll get there. Yeah.
I don't want anybody's comments unless you read this run and know about Gore the God Butcher. I don't want to hear that this trailer looks good. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. So I didn't show the book, but yes, I didn't put it in the slides. But it's Thor God of Thunder #3 is the pages for you. I don't think there's really any spec behind that. The run is awesome to have regardless. So if you can get your hands on it at a garage sale or in back bins, do yourself a favor and buy them. Don't run out and buy them right now at a premium. I mean, you can, but they're going to be high. I'm trying to give you guys advice, but you guys, everybody, collect what you love. What are you going to do?
Yeah, or you know what? You can even read it online, guys. It's worth it. If you pick these up.
It's a great read. Yeah.
The whole 1 through 25 is a fantastic, one of the best, probably the best Thor run out, guys.
There you go. Okay, keep it going. Next up, this took, when I saw them walking, I zoomed in, that's why it's a little blurry. You see them walking here in Olympus, and I kept looking, and I'm just like, something's there. So I kept looking. I opened up my Thor God of Thunders, and as I started zooming in a little bit, I'm like, two guys walking in red cloaks, capes. That's Thor's cape. So I'm like, is it two Thors? So I started flipping through Thor God of Thunder, and hey, two Thors. Thor and King Thor. Could that be King Thor? I'm not going to say for sure that it is, but I feel like that's a safe bet that is walking there next to him. Jay, Guy, what do you think?
It could be, man. It makes sense. Two Thor. I don't want to. I almost gave something away that was huge. It could be. It could. I would like to see that. That would be following the storyline. UniX in the chat. Big shout out to him because he's been specking that Thor God of Thunder #1 first appearance of King Thor. Matt, you're just about to bring it up, right?
Yes.
For a minute, and it's a great
time.
run to have, guys. I almost have this complete run. I'm missing a couple of books, but I do have all the keys to this run. And the omnibus is coming out soon. So, guys, hop on that. You could pre-order that on a bunch of Omni sites. You will not be disappointed.
Jay, I'm just going to tell you right now, as a friend, when you order yours, you order mine, and I'll give you the money for it because I know I'm going to forget. You're always on point with the Omni. You forget everything else, but you know when the Omnis are coming out. And you always
the Omnis are clutch, guys. That's what hurts me, reading the stories, dude. That's where... like, my brain picks apart the movie from the books, and the books always tend to be so much better. And I get it. If you're not a comic book reader and you're into the movies and the trailer, that's great. But we'll get more into that later.
I like James's post there, Guy, King of the Golden State. Now, obviously, like Jay said, we'll talk about this later, but he brings up a good point. So let's remember that for when we give our opinions later on, all right? All right, so yes, like Jay said, King Thor's first appearance, among some others, is Thor God of Thunder #1. Again, this is not a book we're speculating on because everyone's, UniX been talking about 2 years. This is a book on a lot of people's radar already. So again, we're not breaking any news here. But that, to me, is King Thor in the trailer. I definitely could be wrong. We see the back. It could be anybody in that second red cape. Somebody else made a good point in the comments, though. There's a reason they didn't show us a lot. We're going to get a full trailer after Doctor Strange 2. So are we going to get multiverse Thors? King Thor would basically just be old Thor, essentially, right? They may just call him Thor. They may not call him King Thor. But that's if they follow the storyline, which they said when they were developing, that's what they were going to do. This is why Jay's mad. Because they said they were giving us this run, basically. So if they're going to do this run, you got to have King Thor. You're going to have multiple Thors. So that's the multiverse aspect of it. And maybe that's why we didn't see a lot. I'm holding out hope here, okay? Let's keep going. There's a little bit more here.
Hold on. But before we go even further, shout out to Matty Forge for throwing all these clips and all these books together for everybody.
Jay couldn't do it. He was too mad.
I was too mad.
I appreciate that, Jay. I appreciate you. I did it for the defects, dude. I took my lunch hour. As soon as I finished work, I was fucking throwing them all together for these guys in the chat. Okay, love yous. I see a Facebook viewer guy. Highlight that guy. Pat Jones, what up? Thank you for watching on Facebook. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I saw what Thorough said, and I think he actually might be right. Highlight that Thorough comment. I think they might. I think they are changing his based on what they did on the toy. They wouldn't doubt it that they are CGIing certain things to change them up for gore because of how much hate that toy got. So I think he might be right there. When Thorough speaks, I listen. I'll tell you that. All right. Obviously, the money shot, doing the Lord's work. The money shot, Thor, Jane Foster, grabbing the hammer. Like I said earlier, she can grab my hammer at any time. What's interesting about this scene is the hammer is clearly not a new hammer. It's a fixed hammer. You guys have anything on that? Any thoughts?
What do you think? Forged together by Peter Dinklage?
Eitri back in the mix?
Could be.
What do you think, Guy?
Yeah, they could go back to the Forge, sure.
Or is it brought back? Like, does King Thor bring it back through the multiverse? He's got it in the future, fixed it somehow.
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. So everyone's focused on Jane Foster at story here, right? Very cool. She looks jacked. Love it. I'm okay.
By the way, Jane Foster has bigger arms than Russell Crowe.
It's close. She definitely has bigger arms than 7-year-old Thor in the beginning of the trailer. That's for sure.
Russell Crowe got bigger tits too.
All right, here we go. Now I started looking in the background here, and I started noticing some stuff that again brought back the memories of Thor: God of Thunder. So I'm looking in the background. And I see some tentacles going. I see a lot of fighting. I see black creatures. Okay. So I tried to highlight there. It's really blurry on the left. Let me see. Can you see my mouse? You can see the laser pointer. You got teeth right there. Those are teeth. That's like Guy's nightmare coming to life on screen. You got teeth, and over here you got tentacles. Actually, I should have grabbed the one before this because it's actually 2 tentacles. Okay, there's actually 2 tentacles there, and this reminded me a lot of this fighting. Reminded me a lot of again another page straight out of Thor: God of Thunder. Okay, and again, this doesn't give a clear picture, so we'll go one more. And yes, these are the Jay. Remind me of the fucking name. I can't remember. It's on the
Black Berserkers, and the Black Berserkers were created by Gore using the all black, which we all know came from Null, but that's not going to happen, I don't think. So we got the Black Berserkers. Hey, listen, we got them. That's good.
So you see that middle one, right? That's a great thing. Look at the teeth on the left. Very accurate for what we just saw, and the two tentacles on the middle one. Tentacles. So Thor better have tentacles. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, Gore better have tentacles. All right. So again, not a huge spec here, but if you're looking for the first appearance of the Black Berserkers, again, that's Thor: God of Thunder #1. So not a ton to break down in this teaser because it was quick, but I went frame by frame. This is everything I could find that was worth talking about. Some cool stuff in there, some little details that you might have missed, like if you watched it really quick. But nonetheless, some elements that tell me they're going to be following the Thor: God of Thunder storyline closer than what Jay believes. I know Jay's gonna bust out at the seams. Dude, the floor is yours. That's my breakdown.
Save me for last.
I save you for last. Guy Forge. That was the breakdown. I'll let you go first, brother.
For what it is, I enjoyed it. So
Okay.
It's a teaser trailer. It was a lot of fun. Hashtag I believe in Waititi. Like, there's Taika Waititi is a great director. He's smart. He knows how to put things on screen. He knows how to keep people interested. He knows what he's doing. So, do I trust him? Yeah. I trust him that he's going to bring us a good movie. Do I think it's going to be funny? Yeah. I know not a lot of people want funny, but I think it's going to be funny. But if you have, what's his name, Star-Lord in a movie, and you have Thor in a movie, it's going to be funny during certain points. You're going to have that humor. I don't think it's all going to be humor because obviously you got some story to tell, which I think we're going to get that storyline from what we see. I mean, we've already seen more comic accurate stuff in this minute trailer than a lot of movies. So again, trust in the guy that's doing it. Like we saw comic accurate stuff, like a bunch of it. So I mean, I like it for the minute that we got. We waited a long time for it. I mean, it could have been better, but at the same point, I don't think they want to give us everything because obviously it's gonna tie into Doctor Strange, and we're gonna see a lot more stuff, I think.
Okay. All right. Jay, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. You want to jump in, or you want me to go?
He didn't change my mind. Go ahead, you try.
Okay.
I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm giving my opinion because that's
He's
what he
not
asked
Steven
for.
Crowder over here. Change my mind.
I'm not trying to change your mind.
I'm going to agree with Guy on a lot of points. I said this to Jay today, and I'll just keep going back to Jay. I said to Jay today, I said, man, if you walk into the bar expecting to bang the hottest girl in there, you're going to leave the bar really, really disappointed quite often. Keep the expectations around those sevens, and you'll be happy more often than not. Okay? So that's number one, is that expectations, and I get why they were high, because Thor God of Thunder is it's a top 10 storyline in comics. Like, in the past 20 years, there's no doubt. It's probably a top 5 in the past 20 years. But, I'm happy for a teaser that they just showed us all of this fluff. Okay? It was a teaser. They know fans were looking for something. They're clearly not showing it to us for a reason. It's going to be darker. It's not going to be all dark, but it's not going to be all jokes either. It's not going to be Thor. It's not going to be Thor Ragnarok, but there's going to be elements of that because that movie made a lot of money and a lot of people liked it. So why fix something if it ain't broken? But what they're going to do is they're going to take elements of that, they're going to mix it in with the gore storyline. So you're going to get like the tale of two movies is my guess. You're going to get the beginning where Thor's trying to find himself. It's going to be funny. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It's going to be Taika Waititi. But then when they start to flesh out gore a little bit, the shit's going to get dark. That's my opinion. So that's why I'm glad that they showed us the fluff with the teaser and left all the meat on the bone for us later on. When the second trailer or the full trailer comes out, if we get the same, Jay, I'm going to be right on your bandwagon because then there's no excuse. So show me the fluff on the teaser trailer. Let's put it this way. If you took the MCU out of it, which is hard to do, and you're just watching it and it's a movie, it looked like a good trailer to me. Is it what I want for this movie? No. But I have a very strong feeling that they're literally just showing you like a fan poster. That's essentially what they did. It was like a little bit of service to get people hyped up for it before they show you the whole thing. I'm pretty sure they got all that bullshit that you don't like out of the way. But there were so many elements from Thor God of Thunder in this little teaser trailer that they have to be following. They wouldn't be throwing all that at you if they weren't going to follow that storyline. It's not going to be exact, but it's going to be close. And I think you're going to end up enjoying the movie, but we'll see. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. So the full trailer is when I'll make my decision 100% one way or the other. It's yours, brother.
All right. So that didn't change my mind either. Here we go. Ready? Terrible. You bring in Gore the God Butcher, and your first teaser, trailer, whatever they call it, is that? It should have been the total opposite, a dark undertone teaser, not that. The storyline is dark. It's extremely dark. Every aspect of Thor in it is dark. Every aspect of Gore in it is dark. That trailer was a sitcom joke. I want to see gore. I want to see darkness. I want to see depression. I don't want to see Thor gazing into Star-Lord's eyes as they're about to fuck. It's terrible. That was the worst part of the trailer. Listen, if you're into that, God bless. Whatever makes you happy. You don't put that in the first teaser of Gore the God Butcher's movie and that God of Thunder run. You just don't do it. It doesn't make sense. It was all comedy, no darkness to it, except for Foligar, right? That was the only thing. Jane Foster, I hope that's... Look how much they have to go through, right? They have to go through Jane Foster. They have to go through the transformation of Thor. They got to go through Zeus. They got to go through Gore the God Butcher. How are they going to cram that all into one movie without watering it down? It can't be comedy all the time, guys. I know it's the MCU, but that's no excuse. Everything the MCU has done recently, besides Hawkeye, has been garbage. Moon Knight, first episode, great. Last two, mediocre, okay, corny. I don't know, man. I think everything is going to get watered down and the bubble's going to pop because everything is so oversaturated and so whack right now. But, like you said, it's only the first teaser. It was a terrible teaser. It just doesn't show me that God of Thunder run. There was nothing comedic about it, so why go in that direction? Why bring the Guardians in? What? I don't know, man.
Well, that's how they ended. That's how they have to. I mean, there's no way to bridge the gap from where they ended Endgame. Like, what would they do? They were clearly together. So let me ask you this, and this is what I think. Like, I think that trailer up until the Jane Foster thing, which I think is going to happen right at the end, I think that trailer is literally the first 30 minutes of the movie. And then I think you start getting into Gore. I think that all happens very quick.
I think you got to develop Jane Foster as Thor. That's gonna. How long is that gonna take, right?
See, I don't think they have to.
How long are they gonna take before Gore's origin story is revealed? Because that's gonna be a little bit to get in depth. You know what I mean?
Here's my question: is Jane Foster as Thor really a long part of the movie?
I think she goes forward as Thor. So I think so.
But that's my point. This is my point. That almost looked like, I don't want to say an end credit scene. It almost looked like the end of the movie somehow, or something like that. Like that's what you're getting at the end of the movie moving forward. I don't think you're going to see a lot of Jane Foster in this movie. That's my opinion.
They're talking about
you're going to see her. You're going to see her, and you're going to see her moving forward. But I don't think you're going to see a lot of her in the movie.
That's what I read last about her was that they're planning a show for her as Thor. So maybe that's where the development comes. So if you think about it, they don't have to develop Thor, right? They have to just take him down this little mini path that he's on, that he's trying to find himself. Let's put it this way. If they spend half a movie doing that, it's a fucking horrible movie.
But listen, every Thor movie they got to develop this guy. He's not developed yet. How many times do we got to go back and see Thor struggling with his shit? It's tiring, dude. Every movie, 1, 2, 3, now this, not to mention everything else he's in. This guy's always trying to find himself. Find yourself, dude. Go seek help. Talk to a therapist. Find out who the fuck you are, Thor, so we could get on with this shit.
Well, that's why I think it's going to be a very short part of the movie. I think it's going to be a quick thing at the beginning. And then when he starts when he starts showing up and seeing these dead gods, that's when the script is going to flip. And I think you go 20 to 30 minutes with this joking bullshit. Him having fun, working out, doing all this bullshit. And then they're going to get into the gore stuff. And then the Jane Foster thing is literally going to be like the last 15 minutes. So I think they're going to get a good hour or more of Gore running wild and talking about him and doing his little origin. It's not going to be a full origin. Like, you're not going to get Thor God of Thunder for 2.5 hours. You're just not going to get it. But you're going to get, like, the majority of the movie is going to be that. You're going to have this fluff at the beginning, and then you're going to have Jane Foster at the very end. They're not going to develop her. That's what, if you develop her here, then there's no show going forward. Then there's no point for it. And they're already talking about doing it. So I have faith, but I could be wrong.
So you have the funny part and the Ravager Thor, right? So this is what you have. You have Ravager Thor, and he's having fun. He said he's tired of being a hero. He wants to do his own thing and blah blah blah. Jay, then you're gonna get Gore and whatever's going on and all that crazy shit, and that's what's gonna bring him back. Honestly, that's the theory that I'm going with. Then he's gonna be that hero again. And you have that hero aspect, and you have him coming back, and that's where you get all that shit. So
we had to watch Thor get fat, right? That was like a half hour of the last movie. Now we got to watch him get into shape. I'm thrilled, man. I'm super excited. I hope Gore just kills this dude and they move on with Jane Foster.
Let me ask you: Did you like Ragnarok?
Even Ragnarok, man. Like, it took parts of World War Hulk. And Planet Hulk, but it wasn't Planet Hulk. It just, everyone said, "Oh, look at Hulk. This is from the fucking comic book." Was it though? What, that one battle scene?
Right.
He looked like him. It wasn't. I think this is gonna be the same thing. As much for having faith in directors for the MCU, unless your director is fucking Jason Aaron, I don't give a fuck who you are. You could fuck it. Anyone could fuck it up. Does this guy have a past in movies?
Wait a minute, Jason Aaron. I mean, he did this good. He's written some other shitty shit.
No, I'm talking about like him directing the actual movie. Then I'm thrilled. I'm like, you know what I mean?
I mean, apparently they brought him in for consulting and bullshit like that. Listen, I guess it depends what you're looking. And I'm not sitting here trying to change your mind. We're just having a discussion. It's like, what are you looking for in this movie? Do you want to be entertained? Do you want it to be comic accurate, or do you want a little bit of both? So that's the question you got. If you want this to just be Thor God of Thunder, you're going to be disappointed. I can tell you.
No,
right
okay, a movie like this, right, with a character like this, with a villain like this, with Gore the God Butcher like this, should have tidbits of comedy, yeah, but should it be like this, how this trailer was? Absolutely not. It should be in a whole different direction. They're trying to appease young people and people that don't read comic books, which I understand. That's where the money's at. The mouse is a pimp. I get it. But, I mean, this should be more of a horror movie, man. Like, MCU wants to go in this horror direction. This could be the start of it, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I don't have any faith in this movie from the teaser. Just for a minute-long teaser, zero faith. Really disappointed. Was really looking forward to this. I thought Marvel was going to come over the top with their first glimpse of this movie. And they missed the boat. In my opinion, everybody has their own opinion, right? So it is what it is.
Will you reserve judgment until the full trailer?
Yeah, the full trailer.
I know you hated this trailer, but I'm saying, will you give up fully, or will you have faith that maybe they could bring you back with the full trailer?
If they bring back a trailer that's just dark, non-comedic, and maybe a little bit more comic book accurate as to the tone of this storyline, yeah, 100%, man. Okay. But right now,
read that one.
It's just not it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Josh, I get what you're saying, Josh, but I feel like just because that was dark isn't what made it bad. It was bad because it was bad. Even though that's Jay's favorite Thor movie.
It was. That was my favorite Thor movie, dude.
Oh.
Everyone in the chat just went, nope, forget it.
Well, speaking of the chat, we have 200 people in here. Almost 200 people in here. So, you know what? I don't know what. I actually just did it, Matt, but you changed my screen.
What did you do? What'd you do?
You changed my screen as I was doing it, so it didn't press
bad.
it. That's okay. Yeah. No worries. I'll press.
Smash it.
Smash that like. I went to press it and the screen changed, Matt. I go,
my bad. Away. I was trying to find it too because I figured you were leading me into it. But all right,
I found it.
We're good.
No worries.
200 of you is in here. I love it. Appreciate all you guys being here, hanging out with us, listening to us rant and rave. I know you're all here just to hear Jay just annihilate the trailer. If you came for that, you got your money's worth. You know, that was a good rant because he wasn't like too enraged. He had some good reasons why he's mad. And I'm okay with the reasons he gave. I just have a tiny bit more faith than he does that. There's more than what we're getting.
Did you expect that trailer to be that?
No, I didn't.
What did you expect it? What did you expect the trailer to be?
I honestly expected it to be half that, and then half what's actually going to happen. And we didn't get that.
Not what's going to happen. What's hopefully going to happen.
Right. I figured we get gore. I figured it would start off like that, and then all of a sudden gore would just cut somebody's head off, and then.
But did you have enough time for that?
Exactly. You're right. They chose to do this for a reason.
They chose to do it this way. They don't make mistakes. Everything is calculated. So maybe they didn't show him because they are fixing him. Maybe they didn't show him because they can't show certain scenes because of Doctor Strange and what's happening in that movie. There's reasons why they're doing it. It's not because they put something together and after all this fucking time and we waited this long, this is what we got. We got it because there's reason why we got it.
No, we got it because Disney pitches Disney shit to Disney people. That's
Disney
why we got that.
Disney pitches the bitch?
Yep. That's why we got that.
I know where a lot of people's trepidation, I'm using big words tonight, I know where a lot of it's coming from because, the MCU since Phase 4 hasn't been great. It's been okay at best. The movies so far have been, okay. Black Widow, it was okay. Shang-Chi, it was okay. Eternals, I think the three of us liked it more than most. But again, this is the first movie that we're getting. Maybe I'm wrong here. This is the first. No, Doctor Strange will be. But at this point, we haven't had a sequel to an existing character that we love already in Phase 4, right? So let's hope that they could grab some of the magic that they had in Doctor Strange 1 for Doctor Strange 2 and from Thor 3 for Thor 4. Let's hope that's the case. Okay? I don't know if it's going to be, but listen, Guy and I spoke this morning and I said, Guy, thank you for doing that extra thumbnail last night just in case they drop this trailer today because I have a feeling they might. He was like, he's like, I don't know if they're going to drop it today. I was like, oh, it might just be a teaser. And he goes, if they do a teaser, it's going to be stupid. And he was right. He was 100% right. He goes, what are they going to show us in a teaser? At this point, you got to just show us something. And guess what? Guy was 100% right. I don't think they should have showed that. I think they should have just waited, to be honest. But we got what we got. I mean.
In the chat, they're saying, a couple of people are saying that they didn't show Gore because they're going to fix the way he looks.
Maybe.
If you think Feige, the MCU, or Disney gives a fuck about the casual comic book reader, you're absolutely wrong. And they are not going to change Gore at all. He's going to look like Christian Bale. They would have showed him, the toys would have been the same. There's no way they're going to pull all those toys back and remake them because comic book fans aren't happy. Because at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about us. Why you get teasers like this?
I disagree. I'm not saying they're going to fix them because of comic book fans. But I actually was having this conversation with Gary the other day. Now, this is two different things, show versus movie. I said, I really believe that Marvel will, as the shows go on, swap out footage for some of these later episodes. Because they have so much extra footage, and they take stuff out and they put it back in and vice versa. I think there's been a reason that literally every show that we've gotten, it starts off pretty good. The middle episodes are not good. And then the last two episodes are great. Almost every show, right? I don't think that's by mistake. I think they are gauging something. They want these things to be successful. They need people like us to like them. Because, yes, they're going to get the casual fan, but they still have to make a good product no matter what. They need us to like it as well as the casual fan as what. So are they going to fix him because people didn't like the toy? He may have just said, I don't like the way he looks, period. I want to fix him. And maybe the toy just had already come out. The toy may look not. I think it'll look different than the toy. That's just my opinion. I think on screen is going to look different than the toy. He might be humanoid, but I still think he's going to have some type of tentacles. He's going to start to morph. I think the longer the movie goes on, the more black he'll get. You saw the fingertips were black. I think you're going to get more of that as the movie goes on. If I'm wrong, then I'm losing a lot of faith in the MCU.
Do you think they go down the line of the more gods he kills, the more changes is going to happen to him?
I'd like that. I'll be on board for that. Why not? The more he used the all black. You think he's going to have the all black right off the jump, Jay, or do we see him getting it?
I don't think he gets what's called the Necro Sword that was brought down here by Null. I think it's going to be all fucking made up different shit because, of course, we got Sony that has the rights to these Spider-Man characters and Venom, and you're talking about the symbiotic god that dropped down this all black, this Necro Sword that Gore discovers and wreaks havoc. I don't know how they're going to pitch it, and I disagree. I think they're going to have to get into Jane Foster getting cancer. I think they're going to have to get into Thor getting back into shape and that whole montage. They're going to have to get into Olympus. They're going to have to get into Zeus. They're going to have to get into Gore. It's going to be a rushed film. Mark my words.
All right. Well, I think we beat this one to death. It's good conversation. I mean, I think that the community's split. I saw all day. Hate, love. I'm okay with it. I want more, but this was fine for now. So there's I think it's 50-50, even the chat, 50-50.
Well,
I don't know.
That only means one thing.
What is that?
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. So, again, 222 of you in here. We appreciate you being here. Hit that thumbs up. Sub us up if you're new. We got a lot more to talk about, so don't go anywhere. We're going to do cover chasing, some cool covers that to be on the lookout for, and the why behind it. We got the new Comic Book Day show coming up at the end with CBSI. That's going to be cool. We got some cool books this week. But the Defects. Where are the Defects going to be next? In person, because we're starting to do the world tour. We're going to be at a lot of cons. You're going to see us setting up, covering stuff. Next up, May 14th, Saturday, 3 MIB. We're not allowed to call it 3 Men Swap anymore. We can't call it that. The video got taken down. So 3 Men in a Basement, comic book swap.
Video got taken down.
We will be next to the bar. We have like our own little lounge. We got Uncle Frank in the lounge, which I think is perfect. And we got CBSI Ben, a.k.a. Mellow Fellow, in the lounge with us as well. So you're either going to be high, drunk, or laughing, or all three. So, I think we got to check their blood alcohol level. Like maybe we'll rope it off, Jay, like velvet ropes.
That's it. And, another big shout out to my man Clay, because Clay sent us a gift package, again, from Hawaii, taking care of us with treats, as all types of assorted Hawaiian macadamia nuts, all Hawaiian stuff, man, all good stuff. So shout out to you, bro. So we'll have snacks, we'll have booze, we'll have Otto, we'll have Ben, we'll have Erod, the Warriors, we'll have Josh. It's gonna be it's a party, man. It ain't even a swap. It's the 3 Men comic party, guys. So if you're in the tri-state area, make that trip. You're gonna have a good time. It's always a blast, man.
Hit up 3 Men in the Basement for more info on that if you need any more, or you can hit us up. But we will 2 of us will definitely be there. We're trying to get Guy to play hooky, so we'll see what happens. Here we go. What else? I don't know. I think that's it for now. Let's just get into more content. What do you think? I had something else to say.
That was very therapeutic for me. I felt like now I'm in a good mood. I got it all out.
I felt like you were a different person just then.
But this is why reading. I'm a big comic book reader, man. This is why reading hurts me, because I get the blinders on. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, but I feel good, man. I let it out.
See, this is great though, because I love the dynamic, because you got the comic book 100% purist reader. Then you got a really big movie guy down on the bottom there who knows a lot about cinematography and visuals and stuff like that. So he looks at stuff from a completely different aspect. And I'm like somewhere in the middle. Like I'm probably a little bit more on the movie side because I was always a movie buff, but I love reading the source material. So it's always fun when we talk about it because you get these different opinions, even though we're on the same page with so many things. When it comes to some of these movies and shows, the opinions are so different. I think that's what makes it fun. So, Guy, is it that time?
It might be.
Okay, I think it is.
Okay.
I don't know if we have a little thing. I don't think I brought it in here, but I could probably figure that out really quick while you're doing something.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead. Just talk it up a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys like it so much, and we have so much fun with it that we figured. We told you we're going to bring little snippets and little things like Cold Keys, like New Comic Book Day, like Cash It or Trash It, like cover chasing. So you guys love cover chasing. So we thought, you know what, this week, why not? It was the round table turn for cover chasing, guys.
Yep, I couldn't find it in time.
I tried.
I thought I could find it, and I got to the right folder, and it's just not there. So it's somewhere else. I don't know where it is. Oh, I just found it.
And there you go. Okay. So Matt's going to load that up, and we're going to try this again. So you love it. It's that time of week. So here we go. I'm going to let him click something, and we're going to go, you know what? This week's episode.
It's uploading.
Uploading my ass. Anyway.
This
Jay,
week on.
This week on. Cover chasing.
Just for you guys, okay? Just for you guys.
Oh, it's fun. That's a fun song. Great voice, whoever did that by the way.
Yeah, he's all right. These have been really good. People have been digging these like more and more the more we do them. The last one we had on Kingdom Comics, that was a hit. That was a lot of fun. And I got to say that there's a certain list out there that some people go by that's featured several cover chasing books the last few weeks. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, you mean they're stealing more of our shit?
Somebody's watching the show.
Them motherfuckers got to get locked up for larceny, bro. Holy shit.
Somebody's watching the show.
All right.
Anyway, guys, you know what cover chasing is. It's whether we're chasing the covers, because we love them, because we love the art, because we love, that it's a random cover. It's worth something. That for some reason the cover's out there that nobody else has. I mean, there's all different reasons why we chase these things. But we chase them. Some of us have them. Some of us don't. Maddie, you want to bring it up and put us a little small on the side over here, and we'll start with Maddie's book. Why not?
I think it's me, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
We'll bring this up, and we have. Why not? Good timing for this. This is Doctor Strange number 53 from Marvel Comics, guys, back in 1982, and you have the art by Marshall Rogers and Terry Austin. Matt, give us a little info on this book, buddy.
Yeah, man. Some great Terry Austin goodness right here. An homage cover. I'm sorry. I feel like I got to sneeze and burp. Like something's happening in my face right now. So I'm trying to work through this right now. Okay. A little homage to the first appearance of Rama Tut from Fantastic Four. Wow. I'm blanking. 19? Shit. I'm going to get hammered in the chat if I don't get this right. Fantastic Four 19? My brain is on Thor right now. Homage to first appearance of Rama Tut, Fantastic Four. Obviously, you throw Doctor Strange in there and his little astral projection. You got the Fantastic Four on the cover. I thought this was fitting. Okay, with Moon Knight putting gods into the MCU, I liked it. We all know Kang's coming. We all know Doctor Strange 2 is coming. This when Guy said this week, what book are you picking for cover chasing? It literally just popped into my head. And I was like, this is a dope cover. And it's a cover I really didn't know was out there until about a year ago, maybe 14 months ago, something like that. I had not seen it before. And I came across it in a back bin, and I was like, yep, that's coming home with me. I had no idea what it was, what the significance of it was. I just pulled it. This book actually started gaining a little bit of traction. It went from like a $2 book to maybe, and I'm jumping ahead guy here, but maybe like a $10 to $15 book depending on the grade. People are buying that Doctor Strange, that Volume 2 Doctor Strange line up because of a lot of key elements that people are speculating on in this Doctor Strange 2 movie. A lot of appearances here. Clea, Sarah Wolf, Nightmare, Ramatut. All 4 of those characters are being speculated on by various corners of this community right now to appear in Doctor Strange 2 in some way, shape, or form. Is Nightmare the real villain?
Sure.
Maybe. Wait until my new comic book day picks, and you may see something that's going to give you even more evidence that maybe he's the real, the real big bad in there. Okay, so it's something that I have. It's something that I would pick up again if I seen. I don't know what it is. I don't think there's many graded sales on this, but it's, you can still find this in back bins. But if you want it on eBay right now, $10 to $15 for a decent grade on this one, raw. So that's my spiel. Did I miss anything, Guy?
No, what about it, man?
What about the big Ramatut Easter egg on the last episode of Moon Knight on back of that denim jacket, dude, which pretty much depicts what he looks like here on this cover.
Right. I know that people are dropping that Easter egg, and that's why I kind of just said gods. I didn't want to. I figured that would start a whole nother conversation that we didn't have time for. But yes, there was a lot of reasons to pick this book this week. That was a big one. But yeah, maybe we'll get better, something bigger and better for episode 4 on Moon Knight. I have high hopes. But enough of that, because then we'll be here till 11 o'clock. So, Guy, did I miss anything?
No, that's a good book, Matt. I mean, I'm sure people are going to be jumping all over eBay in a couple seconds. So, if you didn't have it before, there you go.
Ugly Ewok. What am I going to do that you're not buying Doctor Strange? I will just buy it for you. Yeah. For myself.
That's an easy answer.
Do you, bro? Do you? I know what I got.
Oh, why don't we bring up Jay's book?
I got you.
Look at this one. When Jay sent this over to me, I was like, yo, this looks dope. This is the Punisher #5 from Marvel Comics, obviously. From back in 2001, art by our buddy Marco Cicchetto. Jay, this is a dope cover, man.
Yeah, but 2 things.
Yeah,
It's from 2012, and it's Mike Perkins that did the cover for this. It's the 1 in 50 Perkins variant.
Oh, really?
So I chose this book because, listen, Punisher's my guy. 50% of my cover chasing books have all been Punisher titles. Like I said, Punisher #5. This is the 1 in 50 by Mike Perkins, inspired by the first appearance of Cable, that New Mutants #87. I like it, man, because it depicts an old, weathered Frank Castle, He kind of looks like Mike Madsen in this picture. And listen, we got classic Punisher villains on there. We got Jigsaw, we got Elektra, we got Rhino, we got my man Doom. So a book you could grab cheap, guys. On eBay, they're like $40 to $50. The last one sold was about $11, which is a steal. A 9.8, I don't know. I couldn't find the last sold, but they're on eBay for like $250. I think that's way too much for this. If you dig the Punisher, if you dig this 1 in 50 Punisher cover, guys, spend like $20, $30 on it. You won't regret it. Awesome, awesome cover art.
Well, if you go to the next slide, Matt, they actually have the one that's pretty much like the Virgin too, so it's called the non-print version or something like that. So
there you go.
What are the odds? Me and Jay both picked an homage cover. And Guy, I know you love Cicchetto, so I could see why you put
it wasn't. It's not. Jay corrected me. It's not.
I know that. So. I heard. No, I could hear it. I walked away, but I know you love him, so it was easy to make that type. That you transposed it. I get it.
I saw it. I was excited. I'm
okay.
I got excited a little bit.
You know what, though, Guy? He may be on the interiors on this book, actually.
A little bit. Well, his name was all over it, but it's if he didn't do the 1 in 50, maybe that's why. Maybe he did the A cover.
Yes, exactly. Guy, your turn?
Yeah, we could bring mine into it. I went back to my childhood and went back to a cartoon that I used to love beyond belief. Guys, this is Mask #1 from DC Comics back in 1985. The art's done by Chen and Del Beto. This is a classic, awesome cartoon that I loved as a kid. I couldn't get. I've been trying to find like the perfect set of these books. Like I think it was a 4-book run. I'm pretty sure it was a 4. I think so. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to look down there. Yeah, I think it's a 4-part run miniseries that just depicted this. There's one that came out that was like a preview that was like right before this. I think it was like an insert, like kind of preview, like black and white, like a color, but like not like a color like we see today. Very, very hard to find as far as I'm concerned. I obviously hunting. I don't do a lot of hunting out there. I think Jay ran into this book when we were hunting once together. And I remember I was searching for this all over eBay when I first got back into this, and like I didn't like jump the gun, and I should have, because they were out there. Like one guy had like a 1 through 4 like perfect copies, like that, like I saw the pictures and everything, and I'm like, oh, I'll get it. I'm not worried about that right now. You can't find this stuff, and kudos to Jeff from Hard to Come By. He reached out to me and was like, I know you're looking for this, and like I'm very happy, guys, today. So this actually came in the mail today, so it was pretty dope. And it's a really, really nice copy that I got from him. So I was very happy about it. Dope book. Love this. And they were speculating that they were gonna make this into a movie. We haven't seen it yet. I sent Matt actually a thing today about it, that I posted it like, I don't know, three years ago, something like that they were making a movie of this, but we still haven't seen it. So I'm fingers crossed.
Justin has one at CGC right now.
Nice.
You'll see that by the time the show gets made.
Thanks. But yeah, you can if you want to reach out to me, yeah, sure. Thanks.
When you told me it was a book called Mask from the 80s, I thought it would be the first appearance of Rocky Dennis.
Wow.
Oh
man.
What does MASK stand for?
That's a good...
It's a good giveaway question.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep that.
Since nobody knows the answer on this panel, yes, we could do that later.
No, I did. I do kind of, but
you almost know it.
No, because they make it. You want me to tell you what it stands for, or no?
Yeah. I mean, because we're not doing a giveaway tonight.
Mobile Armored Strike Command with a K.
With a K. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Cerrone, I don't know where you went to school, but that's masked.
Wow.
/ command, he said. I don't think that's how it goes, bro.
Nope. By the way, these are some of the coolest toys from Kenner. Like they made the car with the wings, like that. I had a few of those, and I don't know where they are now, but it'd be cool to have them again.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, dope pick. What are these going for, guy? I don't know if you said that. If you did,
not a lot, but obviously finding like them in like great. It's just hard to find them. Like it's really like you're not searching eBay for this. You search mask on eBay, and even if you type in M.A.S.K, like you're finding maybe 5-6 copies, and you're not finding graded copies. I would like to know how many graded copies there are out there. Like that would be funny to I know you guys know how to look that up. I don't. So like it'd be cool to see how many actually graded copies are there.
I could probably check that right now for you, if you guys want to keep talking.
Yeah, Jay. What do you think about it?
I loved the show as a kid, man. I had all the mask toys. The motorcycle, my absolute favorite. I mean, they don't make toys like they used to, dude. I know I'm full of hate today, but I see these toys my son gets nowadays. He never had like the Voltron we had, the G.I. Joes They're bringing all that stuff back because the toys now suck, and they got a retcon to the shit we had in the 80s. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully they bring a line of mask toys back.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I actually don't think there's any.
So listen, Shannon's gonna have the first. Shannon's gonna have the first graded copy, man.
Let me search one more way. Okay, hold on. They spell it a different way. Okay, I lied. Here we go.
M.A.S.
No, they don't. They spell it on DC. They spell it without the dots. Okay, because that's what I put in. I put the dots. And IDW did one in 2016. All right, so Volume 1, Number 1, 1985. It's actually more than I thought there would be. There is 216 total graded versions, regular versions. Then there's a Canadian price version. There's 13 of those. There's 13 of those. So there is 79 eighths out there. It's actually high, higher than I thought there would have been. Still not a lot, though. Still not a lot. So there you go, guy.
James, type it in there, man. Maybe Jay knows it.
I don't remember it, man. That was many, many brain cells ago.
Yeah. A lot of bags ago.
Wow.
Oh, my God. So that was it. I think we only did one book each tonight, right?
Yeah.
So do we outro cover chasing?
Of course,
Sure.
man.
Cover chasing.
Cool.
He says cool. I'm listening. By the way, right now I'm listening to the mask theme.
Are you? Yeah, don't get us copyright strike.
Yeah, yo, guy, you got to
hear
come
it.
up with a. Can we get a '80s Pressable Defects song? You got to come up with that.
Oh, yeah, guy. You haven't come up with a song in a while. I mean, people are asking.
We haven't sang. By the way, it goes Mass Crusaders working overtime, fighting crime.
Cover chilling.
Such an 80s cartoon, man. That song is awesome. I'm gonna go play that later.
Michael Baker, you might be looking at the wrong year. I went straight to CGC Census, so I'm going to go by them instead of Go Collect. You might have been looking at a different year. That's the only thing I could think of why there was such a discrepancy. All right. New Comic Book Day show, boys?
Let's go.
Run it.
I feel like it's the first time we've done it that we're not rushing through it. So, time for that New Comic Book Day show. We're going to give you our top 10-ish picks of the week for New Comic Book Day, April 20th, 2022. That's right, 420, Jay. 420. And you have a good book for that.
Of course I do.
So, this is where we're going to basically be picking books, whether it's for the story, whether it's for the cover art, or, how we do on the defects, a little bit of speculation, okay? Also, guys, CBSI, comicbookinvest.com. Chris Nelms, he's got that new Comic Book Day pull list. It's like the supplement. We supplement each other. He's got all the full variant lists with all the ratios that are coming out this week, and he gives you a breakdown of his picks and why, which are always like 90% different than our picks. So you got a nice array of picks and why. The link for that article is in the description. We're in cahoots. We're in cahoots. Link in the description. Go check it out. Awesome content over there. So, without further ado, let's get into these books.
First up, guys, for 420, we got from Image Comics, The Secret History of the War on Weed by Jerry Duggan and illustrated by Scott Kolbish. There's also a 1 in 10 variant that I didn't put up. That's awesome. And a 1 in 25. That's awesome, guys. So, during America's war on drugs, the U.S. sent a soldier in to subdue California's marijuana farmers. But his mission gets compromised when he gets high for the first time. Guys,
Because I got high.
He traded his machine gun for a bong. How could you not read this on 420? This is the most
why?
420-ish book that ever came out,
Ever.
guys. If you gotta I don't even smoke weed, and I gotta fucking pick this book up and read it.
Because everyone knows the first rule. Don't get high on your own supply.
True. It's true. I wonder if they include like a page you could use as a rolling paper. That would,
That
put it
would
over
be
the top.
how
That would put it
how
over the
awesome.
top.
Yes, that would,
The
dude.
Cheech and Chong record did that.
An
go.
edible page in there.
Oh, you could do that. That's even one shot higher.
Wow.
They might have to charge a little bit more then. Oh God, I gotta say that Jay went from straight hate to absolute love fest from the beginning to the end of this video, and I'm here for it. I'm here.
Yeah,
for
absolutely. You listen. I love what I love. I hate what I hate, man. Not into
Never-
Spider-Man cracking each other's backs, and I'm not into Star-Lord gazing into Thor's eyes. Just call me crazy.
it. Never have truer words been spoken. I love what I love, and I hate what I hate. That's got to go on a T-shirt. I feel like that's got to go on a T-shirt.
As a butchism.
A butchism. I like that
A
guy.
butchism.
Like that guy.
Speaking of butch, what's not better than one Captain America? Two Captain Americas. Captain America #0 from Marvel, guys, this week comes out. Two Captain Americas prove better than one, and Sam and Steve decide they might just keep a good thing going. An incredible new Captain America saga you won't want to miss. What comes next? And who better than Alex Ross to blaze the covers of these books? That cover A, cover A has me all day. That's all I got to say.
Cover A's like Matt getting a golden shower at the Ramrod.
Wow.
It was one time, Jay. One time.
I can't
That's
unsee
a
it now.
thick stream.
That's a heavy stream, dude.
Dude, holy shit. What else you got, guy?
That's it. Jay
That was
said
it?
all. Yeah.
Cover chasing material?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you. Although cover A is now the golden shower cover forever. So
Forever.
it's literally going to be, that's the name of it. So
Yep.
goes right up there with Dream Pimp. Dream Pimp and golden showers go hand in hand on the Defects.
Yep, that's it.
All right, boys and girls, we live age of Paladin. I couldn't say this the first time. Palladians. I think that's how you say it. We live
That's
age
where I
of the
used to go out on Friday nights.
Palladians. Number
Yes,
2 from
guy.
Aftershock. Yes, we all been there. From Aftershock. Guys, a couple weeks ago, we had number 1, and you had 2 variants, but they were like story variants. You had white and black, and they were 2 different stories, and I was interested to see how it was going to play out. And they really were 2 different stories, kind of told from one story told from 2 different standpoints. And they're done with that. Now they're just number 2, number 3, number 4, which I'm okay with because there was a cool thing for number 1, but let's get just back to one story. The white was focused more on like the everyday soldier, like from the soldier standpoint, like from the ground game. While the black was like from the hero standpoint, I guess you could say. So it was okay. It was a solid first issue. Didn't feel like a first issue though. It kind of felt like a continuation of We Live Volume 1, which was absolutely fantastic. So I really didn't expect it to be as good as that because that was really, really good. Because they just dropped you right into this story. Like no warm up, straight in, pulled hamstring, like right off the bat. All right, so that kind of threw it for me a little bit, but it was good enough for me to read issue 2 or want to read issue 2. So we're going to see what happens here. One story, hopefully a little better than issue 1. While issue 1 was good, it just wasn't to the level I expected. But the Miranda brothers, twins, I don't know who they are, Inaki and Roy Miranda, they do great work. I have faith in them because We Live, the first volume was fantastic. So I'm going to read 2, and unless 2 is horrible, I'm going to read 3. But I have a feeling it's going to get better. So dope cover too, right? That's a pretty cool cover.
Looks good.
Like it. Up next, guys, it's going to be the hottest book of the week, in my opinion. Hulk number 6. We got that cover A, and we got that 1 in 200 Malieve variant, which is going for way over ratio right now. Donny Cates' first Hulk story arc is coming to an end, but coming with a dynamic, new, devastating beginning. We get the first full appearance of Titan. That's why I think that 1 in 200 is going to be the money book. Hopefully you pre-ordered it on FOC because Like I said, it's fetching bread right now. I think Titan's going to be that Null type of character. That book's going to get hot for a while. Then it'll probably cool off. So, I don't know, man. You're either going to get an investment here or you're going to get burnt out like every other Kate's character. So,
Well, look at Josh.
Well, Josh has his opinion on that, so.
All right, so there you go.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah, there you go, guys.
Sick,
like I said.
sick cover though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
everyone,
you can't deny that.
Whether you're a Hulk fan or not, you got to grab cover A as an investment for cover price, guys, because I think it's going to, if you could even get cover A for cover price right now, it's probably going to be sold out everywhere, but definitely my pick of the week.
Bam.
Coming through with a little Nightwing action for my second pick, guys. Nightwing number 91 from DC Comics. I'm doing these team-ups this week for some reason. Trying to save a city that's even more beyond saving than Gotham is no small task. And even someone like Nightwing needs a day off to relax with his best friend. Who doesn't love relaxing with their best friend? Right, Jay?
That's it. That's the tight butt cover.
He needs it to recharge.
Yeah.
So, but when your best friend is Wally West, a.k.a. The Flash, a recharge might not end up being so relaxing. So, listen, I like how Wally West made the Nightwing logo through the city there. You like that?
Looks like the Flash is like nervously about to try to grab Nightwing's hand for some hand holding over the city.
Looks like
Maybe.
they're pissing off a cliff.
I like all of it. Guys.
Into the Nightwing.
You know what? Actually, put this cover with the Captain America cover. Maybe the Flash is the one giving the golden shower.
That's it, guys.
I mean, he's got the stream. He's got the stream to do the logo. I mean, Jesus
I think we
Christ.
figured it out. Boom. The case cracker.
I was
Me
just
in the
about
shower.
to say that. Me in the shower.
You did it.
Jay has no idea what movie that is.
Nope.
Zero. I'm here for it, though. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. If you know what movie that is,
Just type it in, guys. Shout them
type
out
it
when
in.
you know 'em.
just shout him out when you know. That's
gave
another
it-
clue.
I just gave you another one from the same movie. Just shout them out
Yeah.
when you know 'em. Go ahead.
Just shout him out. Trees. Go ahead.
Bushes. Screen.
The hate level is going up on Jay's face. I see it already.
It's okay.
Not a
See,
good night. Not a good
we were
night.
getting him. We got him back to normal, and we got to just fucking flush him down the toilet.
Yeah,
again.
you got to get.
Yeah, I mean, you know why, man? I just look at Guy Screen and just pissing me off, man. Just pissing me off.
You like my background tonight?
Oh God, I love it. Oh, you're triggering Jay, Guy. All right. Anyway, from Marvel, Doctor Strange: Nexus of Nightmares, #1. This is a one-shot, guys, and to me, I'm curious here what they're gonna do. But here's a quick synopsis: Nightmare invades Doctor Strange's dreams. Clearly, he gives him nightmares. Teams up with Baron Mordo. Okay, Doctor Strange 2 movie possibly. Is Nightmare the villain? You talk about nightmares in the trailer. We got tentacles again on cover B there. That seems to be a theme. Gargantos, Shumagorath, call it what you want. It's something going on there. There's a theme going on. So they just gave us Nightmare again. A couple months ago, they gave us Cthon. Who the hell knows what's happening here? They're doing this all for a reason. So I'm going to be really interested to see what happens to Doctor Strange 2. But until that happens, I'm going to read this book because I'm curious to see where Marvel Comics is going with this little one-shot. So I've been reading The Death of Doctor Strange as well, or, what is that? Strange, where Clea is the new Sorcerer Supreme.
Yep.
So this I have to grab and just see what the hell. They're piecing something together, and they don't do this by accident. The timing is for a reason, so definitely want to check it out. What do you?
They don't
what
do
you
things
think
by
about this
accident,
one?
huh? They don't do things by accident. God,
Jay, were you on the same page as me, Jay, with this one when you saw this? I mean,
Of course, dude. First Cthon, now Nightmare. I wouldn't be surprised if we get both. You know Marvel always sets it up. They got to sell their books, dude, and they got to lead them into their movies. It all makes sense. It's all tied in together.
Double O, you said it. My house and stuff. House and stuff.
there you go. Gray Pliskin. It has something to do with, I don't know the exact reason, but it has something to do with licensing. They can't use that name. It was like an old agreement. Something happened. I forget who it's involved with, but they literally can't use the name Shumagorath. So they're taking that character and just naming it Gargantos.
Did you say Hey Blinken?
Hey, Blinken. Yeah. How about some honorable mentions, guy?
Why not? We got the Vampire Slayer #1 from who other than Boom Boom Studios. I think we get a new Vampire Slayer taking Buffy's place in this one, guys. So if you follow Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you might want to pick this one up. Just saying. I tried to talk a little bit more about it because Matt kind of left the desk, but you know what? Why don't we bring up Catwoman #42 from DC Comics this week? You got that 1 in 25. I know I always say it wrong, but Souza my how do you say it, Jay?
Souza Mayaki? Mayaka.
I know that's not how we say it, but we say it wrong.
Souza Mayaka.
So she could Souza Mayaka anytime. So that's her variant right there. She could draw, man. And
Dude.
what an angle. What an angle for this. What an angle. Jesus Christ.
The deep stretch, bro.
I love this cover. This should have been on one of our picks this week, honestly.
Her art is absolutely, she is killing
She's
it right now.
extremely talented. Probably the next big thing. So,
I mean, a couple weeks back, there was a Catwoman cover that Jay picked that went absolutely bonkers. So, could be another scenario there.
Could we get her on, man? Could we get her? Because her Instagram page is crazy.
It is, actually.
Yeah.
She needs to come on.
There you go.
Try that.
You know who you are. You know who you are in the chat. You have a mission now. Go for it.
Your work. Next up, why not another team up that Jay's going to love? The butt-to-butt cover from The Flash.
The butt-to-butt cover.
781 from DC. The brand new villain has emerged. Yeah, I don't know where he emerged from. I'll tell you that. To wreak havoc to the Scarlet Speedster. An exciting new story arc begins here. And where does the arc begin, Jay?
In the butt?
Between the butt cracks.
There you go.
So, first appearance of a new villain. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say.
Doing in the butt. Guys, speaking of butts, Wonder Woman Evolution #6 from DC Comics this week. The reveal of a major new villain in this one too. So we got villains coming out of the woodworks. Butt to butt cover. I like that,
The
Dave.
Flash.
Wait a minute.
Instead of the Flash, it's the Flash.
The Flash. Wait, I know Jay might get this one because it's a sick, twisted movie, and I know he knows it.
Oh boy.
Jay, old man. There's two girls they're on something, and the old man goes, ass to ass. What is that?
Requiem for a Dream.
Yes, I knew you would get it.
I know it's pretty, baby, but I didn't take him out for air.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
If you know that movie, you're sick and demented just like us.
Why not end it off with Avengers #55 from Marvel this week? The first appearance of a new... What does that say, Matt?
What?
First appearance
I don't know. I spelled it wrong. Serpent Society.
Yeah, it says Serpent.
Yeah, I mean,
First
look at the cover.
It says
do some work here, guy. All right.
first
I mean,
appearance of
come
a
on.
new Seaman Society. So, there you go.
Society goes perfect with butt to butt.
Yep.
And the holding hands and the
Got a whole
golden
lot-
shower.
Got a whole lot going on this week with a lot of a lot of
A lot
stuff,
of sexual undertones.
a lot of fluids.
And that's a new comic book day show.
Oh, dude, listen. We didn't give a fucking tribute to Gilbert Godfrey, bro.
I mean, you jumped like I fucking forgot the stove on. Jesus Christ.
We always give shout outs. But that guy, he'll be in purgatory forever because Jesus, nor does Satan, want Louis Anderson or Gilbert Gottfried in heaven or hell because they're so fucking annoying. Could you imagine them two talking in heaven right now? Louis. Do the Gottfried voice, guy.
I can't. I'll start yelling. My kids will wake up.
We don't want to lose subscribers. Okay, at this point. Oh God.
It's me, Louis Anderson.
you got this thing in your hand here, and I said, what is that? Forget about it. I don't remember what that was. What's that from, guy?
I don't know.
Parking ticket. Come on.
Never saw it.
Yes, you have.
Parking ticket?
Yeah.
Never saw it. Never saw
You
it.
never saw Beverly Hills Cop?
Oh, yeah. I said parking ticket.
That's
I
what
thought that was the name of the movie. Sorry.
Yeah, the name of the movie is Parking Ticket.
It could be.
Yeah, don't forget about Adam Barnhart's Kickstarter. 2/3 of the way. Support a true friend of the Defects. That's right, Cerrone. He's got the link in the chat there, so check it out. We had him on last week. We are in the comic book. That's all I got to say. Actually, I think I have a page of it. Yeah, we do. We're in there, like swimwear. We pretty much get dismembered. But, you know, you never die in comics. So, first full appearance in story of the Defects. Moonspawn, number 0. Boom. Have at it, boys and girls.
Moonspawn.
All right. Under an hour and a half. How about that? Anything before we get out of here, boys? I'm getting love from my Gilbert Gottfried voice. That's all I got to say. Right? I didn't get any love from either one of you guys. Okay?
You did great, Matt. You did great.
You know what? Fuck you. It was better than the trailer. Yeah, there you go. Oh, God. Jay, anything before we get out of here? You've had so much.
That's it, man. I'm tired. It's been a roller coaster of emotions for me, this show.
Guy Forge. I had a great time as always, guys. It's nice to spend Monday nights with you and, grab your balls from over here.
Ooh.
How you doing?
Elephant in the Room, that is fitting, wants to know what Jay thinks about Thor Love and Thunder.
Rewind it.
Yeah, go back to the beginning. You'll have a plethora of information.
I am gonna be battling in the comments this week.
Oh yeah, 100%. You're definitely gonna be doing absolute battle. You're gonna have your own necro sword.
Please, guys,
God.
go read that run. Go read the run. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Is anyone else going to Monster Jam on Saturday? Anyone else in the chat? Because
I'm get out of here early enough. I'm about to go do a Monster Jam on my own.
Whoa. Whoa. Wow. All right. But on that note, no one wants to take Matt away from that. So.
Hello. I don't think we have anything else to talk about. What do we have? Next Monday, we'll be back. Before then, nothing. But next Friday, Very Gary auction. Me and Jay. That's going to be fun. It's been a while, but we got some monster books going up. Some nice runs. A little bit of everything. Some for everybody.
That's this coming Friday or next Friday?
Next Friday.
Come buy my Jane Foster books that I just fucking shit on, please.
He's such a salesman. It's ridiculous. This Thursday, I'll probably be on with Gary doing Moon Knight episode 4 review. I have a feeling that we're going to have a lot more to talk about this week than we did last week. Everybody and their mother that have seen episode 4 is saying best episode of Marvel TV yet. I hate going in with high expectations, but that is a fucking high bar that is set. And then a few people saw episode 5 and they actually said it was better than episode 4. So could be gearing up for something good here, but I'm gonna keep what I said earlier. Go into the bar looking for the 7. Okay? Go into the bar looking for the 7, not the 10. All right? You'll always leave happy.
Listen.
Matty Forge has a bunch of nice books on his Instagram. Matty Forge is selling a lot of CGC books. I have a couple, but Matty Forge is bringing the fire on his Instagram. If you want to go check it out, maybe before the auction, guys. Just letting you know. Just throwing it out there.
Just put it out.
And next Tuesday is my birthday, so in case you want to get me something, how about that? So
everybody get Guy horror books. Send them. I'll send. If you DM me, I will give you his address to send those to.
No, do not.
All horror.
Do not. That's not nice at all.
I mean, it would be funny for me and Jay.
Yeah.
Matt says, what'd you say, Matt? Go to the bar and what?
Just shoot for the 7. Forget about the 10.
Fuck the bar. Stay home and pay for 2 6s.
Okay. I mean, that's, you got that option too. That's probably it's probably a better option than mine, to be honest with you. Oh, look at this. They're trying to kiss up to guy 39. That's so sweet.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
The oldest defect.
Wow. Wow. Just throw it out there.
I mean, I think people knew, but
It's fine. Hope you guys
Just a
look
number.
this good when you get to my age.
look at that head of hair. God bless him.
God bless.
Boom. All right, boys and girls. 188 of you still in here. No fucking super chats tonight, but don't worry, we got you covered. We're still gonna show you something before we get out.
Oh, hold on. I won't be here next week.
Oh, come on. You're gonna throw hate down on us like that, and then you're
I
just
will
gonna
not.
leave
my
us?
birthday.
I won't be
For
here
my
next
birthday.
week.
Nice. Thanks. All right.
He actually said because it's Jay's guy's birthday, I'm actually not showing up. So.
I will not.
Thanks.
I will not be here next week. So I am taking the week off. I got some shit to do, but I will be back the following week.
Guys, at least 50. Wow.
Thanks.
But
Thanks. Thanks.
Murder says straight up thought you were the youngest.
Appreciate that.
Okay,
Fuck
there
you,
you go.
man. Fuck you, murder.
Appreciate
Well, he
that.
knows you, so he figures it's not you. Anyway, it's actually me, which most people do get, and they actually think I'm like much younger. Everybody, when I tell them how old I am, they don't believe me.
Are we gonna
Kinda
do
like
a show?
Guy, the same thing.
Are we gonna
Jay,
do a
everybody thinks he's older. It's kind of
a show full of movie quotes next week for my birthday?
yeah.
That Jay's
That's
not
what we're
gonna
gonna
be
do
here?
that's what we're gonna do for Jay. Full of movie quotes.
Thanks, Jay.
So he really has the hate meter like strong. All
You
right,
know
boys
where
and
the
girls.
thumb down. You know where the thumb down is gonna come from.
Well, there's gonna be more than one. I can tell you that. Check us out. Hit the thumbs up, like, all that good shit. Subscribe, comment to enter into our giveaways. Comment on any of the live streams, podcast. Listen to us. Follow us on all the podcasts. You know them all. I'm not gonna list them. You know what they are. Thursday night, Gary. Next Monday, back to the Defects. Next Friday, back to Gary for an auction. All right. We love you. Here's a little bit of Eva.
Their defects. Guess who's back for some more super chats? Yeah, baby. Let's go,